Okay, all, how you doing, friends? Happy Wellness Wednesday. Happy April. If you've been looking at the news, you know we're going to be home for a little while longer, and I just got that news myself about 10 minutes ago, and that's okay. All right, I'm here to bring you into my home gym. The whole purpose of this workout, I think it's a perfect time to do this. The whole point of this little video is to show you guys what you can do in your own home. Now, we're going to be here for a while. Nothing beats the excitement and the energy of a Group X class. We notice the weight room floor surrounded by other people doing the same thing you're doing. Nothing beats that. We don't have that option right now. So, here's what I got. I figured I'd take you on a little tour of my home gym. Now, this stuff I've been acquiring for years and years and years. I've picked it up along the way, some of it in California, some of it in Jersey, and now down here in Florida. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take you to the garage, and I'm going to show you what's possible at home. Because guess what, guys? We don't have a choice right now. We've got to work together. We've got to adapt. We've got to improvise. We've got to get guerrilla again. That's what we're all doing. We're getting guerrilla. Hey, everybody piping in. Hello. And by the way, if you have any questions during this, type it in, and I will answer it later, okay? Whatever questions you have. So let's start with the basics. And by the way, when I'm done showing you all this, everything you need, nothing you don't need, things that would be nice to have, all right? And what I can do for you when I'm done showing you this stuff. It's only going to last a few minutes. I'm not going to keep you. I know you got things going on at home. I know you're organizing the house. We're all doing that now. It's never been cleaner. I know. All right, this is something you should have. It's a basic mat. It's a yoga mat, all right? And by the way, you might still be able to get out and get some of this stuff. Give me a little tip. If you can get out for your next grocery run, see if you can grab some of this stuff, all right? It's always good to have around the house. And I'll be honest with you, some of the best workouts I've ever had have taken place right in this garage. So here it goes. The yoga mat is essential, okay? You need some kind of a surface. If you don't have it right now, at the moment, grab your softest beach towel. What can I say? All right, next up are dumbbells. All right, now any of this stuff is nice to have. You don't need any of it, really. I could give you an incredible workout with just your body alone, but this stuff is nice to have around. So if you can acquire it, do it fast. All right, you're going to be home for a while. I keep saying that because it hasn't sunk in yet. So check it out. It's a basic set of dumbbells. All right, the weight is up to you. Those are fixed. Over here, I got my adjustable. You see that? And I use this a lot at home. I also have a Les Mills Smart Bar. I got this a couple years ago. This thing is absolutely amazing. All right, you can't really do heavy weight on it, not really, but it should suffice. All right, moving right along. And this is going to help the kids out a lot too. This is going to really thrill them. These are agility rings. You could set this up in the backyard. And by the way, I'll be posting these little sample videos and little tidbits as we go in the days and weeks to come. Just little stuff you can do around the house, little teasers. It's almost like a teaser for a movie, all right? Sample workouts like I've been doing, but short little ones, all right? So, rings, bench. Now, I know a lot of people don't have this, obviously. This is an Olympic bench. And I had the opportunity to buy this really cheap a few years ago, and I'm glad I did. But you don't need it, okay? It's just something nice to have. There's the bench. Get my biceps on there. And this is kind of cool. This is basically a body weight leg machine right here, you guys. You can pick that up pretty cheap. You can probably get that in Walmart or Target, something like that. It's great for leg press. Back here, obviously, not many people have this in their house. It's a treadmill. I don't use it. Matter of fact, I haven't done cardio in about 3 weeks. I mean that. I haven't done any. I've been doing a lot of weightlifting. This is a killer stepper. What do you call it? It's an elliptical. Sanji uses that all the time. She loves it. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Stick with it for a little while. All right? I'm not a big cardio guy unless I'm teaching class, but I know everybody loves cardio, so if there's any way you can get a piece of equipment like this, I don't know. I don't encourage you to take anything from anybody right now or touch anything that's been anybody's house, but eventually you might want to think about this. All right, here's my boy. Somebody gave this to me recently. A dear friend gave me this guy. Check this out. All right? This is my punching bag. It's one of them. I love this thing. I've been using it. I've been loving it because I'm missing my BodyCombat classes big time. I'm sure you are too. And I miss my students. I got to tell you, see that? Target that. Take out your aggressions. I know a lot of you are frustrated. We all are. We're cooped up like little animals. I understand that. But this is awesome. All right? And by the way, I'm going to do a few videos demonstrating combos on this thing in the days and weeks to come. Especially for you combat students and you kickboxing students. All right? Basic, beautiful piece of equipment. I do all my ab work on it. I do my lower back stuff on it. Is the Swiss ball. All right, check that out. I put that out in the sun. I lay back on that. I get a killer ab workout. Works every time. You can do back extensions. You can do leg stuff. And again, all this stuff is going to be demonstrated in the days and weeks to come. I'm going to tease you with this stuff. All right, foam roller. My boy Eric got me into this, Hoskins. He's the one that introduced me to this. And I love it. Can't live without it. Gets rid of the aches and pains, alleviates the stress. All right? Let's see what else. Now, I used to run a boot camp a few years ago. And I had to buy stuff. I had to buy a lot of stuff, so I got that advantage. But this is a basic resistance band. It's got different levels, guys. It's almost like the CX people. You know, different colors for different resistance. I love this thing. I can give you a complete workout using just this piece of equipment. And you still might be able to get this if you run out in the next couple of days. All right? Before they start shutting down the stores. I don't know what's happening, but get what you can now. All right? Here's my magic box. Open this up. And by the way, I've always been meaning to take you into this little private workout area. This is where I am. If I'm not at the gym, I'm here. This is where I practice my stuff. This is where I get my home workouts. And by the way, I've never felt better for some reason. I miss the classes, but I have not been missing my workouts. It's the same intensity, just, you know, fewer options, and the same goes for you. All right, check this out. Boxing gloves, if you have them, great. If not, no big deal. You got shadow boxing, okay? If you're hitting anything like that guy, I would recommend you wrap your wrists, which is where the wrist wraps come in. They're in here somewhere. Focus pads, all right? If you happen to have the kiddies at home, you get them active. I know they're going nuts. They're going to be on the computer doing schoolwork. But you put these on, you let the kids hit this, and I promise you they'll go to sleep early, all right? What else? Got Sanji's gloves here. You can tell by the color, all right? This is a cool piece of equipment. I don't know if Amazon's still delivering. Maybe you guys know, maybe you don't. But if they are, order one of these. It's an agility ladder. You set this up in the backyard, okay? And you let the kids play with this. You can get a great workout with this too. And I will be demoing this too. All right? What else? You know, some of this stuff I haven't seen in a long time, so it's exciting to me too. I don't use it all. But I pulled it out of the attic. I found it in closets. I'm assembling this because, again, we don't have an option right now. Remember this? It's a core wheel. This is great. You get down, you roll, you rip up the core. Still going. I got a few more things to show you guys. Basic heavy bag. If you have an option to use that, great. If not, once again, you hit the air, your shadow box. Remember Rocky? He tied a mattress up. He rolled up a mattress in his apartment. You use what you can, because I'm going to be doing and coaching a lot of boxing stuff while we're locked up like this. All right, what else? It's a little scale. I don't recommend you deal with that right now. Don't bother with the scale. No reason to do that right now. Not going to do you any good right now. All right, these are cool. If you have wrist issues, it's a push-up block, and I use these a lot. And this is good for you boxers, you combat people. It kind of forces you to keep your wrists straight, all right? Chest, you can even do headstands with this. What else do I have back here? All right, speed bag. Not much use for this, but it's nice to have. I'm probably going to equip something in here. I'd like to do that. Work on my speed. Got the man up there. Oh, and by the way, I'm glad this is out. I wanted to show you guys this. One of my best books, one of my favorite books ever. Mind and Body, Zen and the Martial Arts. I've been reading this religiously every 5 years or so for for the past 25 years by Joe Hyams. If you're a kickboxing student, if you're a combat student, I would love for you to read this and tell me what you think of this, all right? It's great for the mind and body right now when our brains are going crazy with this overload, which is what it is. But we adapt, right? That's what we're doing. So that's it, guys. In the backyard, I've got a platform where I teach, or will be teaching, yoga and Pilates. So I use that as well. In the very back of the house, I have two trees, two giant oak trees. I have Sanji out there running around right now getting some last-minute items. She's getting two brackets. We're going to bolt into the trees, and we're going to use them for pull-ups, have Chucky hang there and stretch out and play, and we're going to get through it that way too. So there's so many different things you could do. Now, here's the good news. All this stuff I've showed you, you don't actually necessarily need. It's nice to have, but you don't need it. You can get a killer workout with your body weight. So here's what I'm going to offer for you. This is what I've got for you. All right? Especially my students. Doesn't matter if you're here in Florida, Cali, Jersey. Doesn't matter. Anywhere in the country. I'm going to continue to load these little teaser and demo workouts on my YouTube channel. Please go to that. I'd love for you to subscribe to that. There's a bunch of sample workouts on there already. Okay? Just go to my name, Charlie Defazio. Continue to watch Facebook for the same type of content. But here's what I'm going to do. I've been thinking about this for a while, and I'm finally going to go forward with it. I decided to sample live training online, okay? The Zoom stuff and the Facebook Live stuff, and also FaceTime. I have a couple clients coming with me now. I gave it a shot. I love it. They love it. There's that option there for you too, if you need. You can talk to me about that if you want. You can DM me. You can call me if you have my number, and we will talk, all right? We'll talk details later, don't worry about it right now, but those will be full workouts. I'm available for that now, starting now. Later on, other stuff coming. I will announce that as we go. But I'm excited, guys. You know why? Because it's a change. Maybe things needed to happen for a little time, maybe a short time anyway, but we adapt. We improvise. We use what we got. We get basic again. We get primal again. We get in touch with each other again, and we support each other. And keep watching. There's a lot of choices out there. All the trainers have been added. Some amazing stuff on Facebook. I've been watching it all. Some of it's hilarious and fun and just interactive, and that's awesome. That's what we should be doing right now. You stick together as a family, as a team, because that's what we are. All right? So remember, keep watching. I'll put a text post out later or tomorrow to remind you what I'm up to, and we will kill this thing. We will kick this thing's ass. It's not going to be around forever. All right? So enjoy your time home, clean the house, hang out with the family, catch up on Netflix, talk about the Tiger King, do all that, and just appreciate it, take it for what it is. Make the best of it, okay? We'll see you guys all soon live, but for now, let's hang together. Let's stay in touch. Love you all. If there's a bunch of questions or anything coming in, I swear I'll answer it later. I just can't see right now. I really can't. I got to get some glasses, all right? Love you. Keep in touch. Let me know what you think of this equipment, and go get something today if you can. Go get at least a jump rope. Anything helps. Peace out, peace out, peace out.